Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is a video we do very quietly in my garden and hope that my mother doesn't interrupt us. This is the video that my mother sees on YouTube and refuses to let me near a computer again in my life. This is in fact probably the video that gets me banned permanently from the tubes EU. But I asked you for perversion, you gave me perversion. Fuck me, man, there are some fucked up bunnies that watch these videos. They're always thinking you're all nice kind of middle-aged men. I'm starting to wonder if anyone watches my videos without kind of imagining some kind of penetration going on, because there seems to be a theme of penetration. Really, young children in the room, don't watch it. Edible napalm, what's worse? Getting hit with a sack of puppies or a sack of kittens? As a cat lover, I'm going to have to go for the kittens. I like kittens, I don't want them to get hurt. I feel less sorry for puppies, is that wrong? Foxhound 009, more attractive, men or women? Women, in terms of attractiveness, is a much more complicated discussion when it comes to which is better to be in a relationship with, which do I prefer to be loved by, that sort of stuff. But in terms of attractiveness, straight up, women are more attractive than men. Definitely. Just look at a naked man next to a naked woman. Is it not clear? What do you do for fun on a daily basis? What annoys you most about people you meet? Shallowness and idiocy. More shallowness, because I've met some intelligent people that seem to have no depth, and that really fucks me off. Shallowness is my main hatred of people I meet. Music you can't get out of your head. I know it's really old, but LaRue, In for the Kill, still can't get that fucker out of my head. Loving it. Going in for the kill. If you haven't heard it already, and oh, by the way, I'm talking about the Scream remix here, not the original. LaRue's weird, man. She's quite hot, but she's weird. Oh, the bass. Ooh. Stan Marsh, my favourite non-human zombie from a zombie film. Isn't this terrible? Off the top of my head, I can't even think of a single non-human zombie. Shit, man, does the crow that sits on top of the lamppost in 28 Days Later that drips blood into the dude's eye and then he loses, does that count as a zombie animal? That's the only fucking zombie animal I can think of. There are 4 other people on that question going, yeah, well, my favourite zombie animal. What? I've never even heard of a zombie animal. Oh, yeah, I have. I just can't name one off the top of my head. I'm sorry. And you're one of my favourite subs as well. I would have liked to answer your question better. What else? Born under a bad sign 89. If you had to kill a YouTuber with an ice pick, who would it be? Oh, God, I'd like to kill quite a few YouTubers with ice picks. How the world works really upsets me. He really gets on my tits. It's the constant tone of superiority as he chats rubbish at you. That's what really makes me want to just fucking ice pick the bastard. That counts. Is that good enough? Cave Journey. Have you ever had a sexual fantasy about someone you hate? I've hated people that I've previously had sexual fantasies about. I think I'm just gonna have to go for a flat out no. If I hate the person, I can't fantasize about them. Is it Licknita 107 or Licknitel 107? Licknitel 07? What are your thoughts on the supernatural? Please expand on ghosts, hauntings, ET, cryptozoology and curses. Okay. I'm not immediately a believer in anything to do with the supernatural, but I believe that you can stretch definitions of things like ghosts and hauntings to include very real situations. Someone who sees the dead mother still walking around in the house where they used to live, is experiencing a very real haunting of memory. But not in a supernatural sense. I'm not. So that's ghosts and hauntings. Extraterrestrials, I wouldn't say there aren't extraterrestrials. We're here. Therefore it's not, a massive leap to posit that perhaps there are others. I don't know what cryptozoology is. Curses. I used to believe in curses when I was depressed. I used to think I was cursed because of something I'd done in a past life or something. Nowadays I don't actually have. I don't believe in anything supernatural, to be honest with you. But I'm aware that I don't want to offend you as my subscriber. Me personally, I don't believe. Yeah, whatever, man. Do you declaw the hamster before you put it in the condom? Yeah, definitely. You only make that mistake once. Bob MC Nut. Do you actually think about gory things? I've met some people who do, but I think it's weird and I don't know why. No, I know what you mean. I don't think I do have a particularly gory mind. I'm quite an angry person, but I'm not a violent person, if that's what you mean by gore. Having said that, I enjoy gory films, particularly, jokey gory films. Mr. Shane Vicious, spit or swallow? Spit, mate. Spit, what do you think I am? Swallow, I'd have to really fucking love you, and it'd have to be like a long-standing fantasy that you'd have that I was fulfilling or something, you know. I'd have to really love you. The Prof, 1988. Would I rather swallow horse dick or skull fuck a dead child? Horse dick any day, mate. If it comes down to bestiality or necrophilia, to me it's quite clear the levels of perversion there. The horse has a chance to fight back, it's alive, etc, etc. The dead child and skull fucking said dead child requires something to fuck the child with, which I lack. What, my finger fucking the head of the dead child? It requires a dead child. I'd have to probably create a dead child. Don't have access to child's corpses generally. And the horse might enjoy it. Elkie 13. When you masturbate, do you prefer using cucumber, carrot, or other? Is that a kind of subliminal question about how big something is? You know, cucumber versus a carrot or whatever. I mean, vegetables. You shouldn't fuck yourself with vegetables. They're porous, man. They can hold on to infections. They can rot. They can be covered in pesticides and stuff. So I'd go for the other in this situation. Besides, you know, vegetables are not designed nearly as well as some of the sex toys that you can buy today. I'm the proud owner of a Perspex dildo, which is it Perspex? Whatever, glass, hard glass. And you can heat it up, and it holds the heat for ages. It's non-porous, so you can clean it, disinfect it really easily for sharing between partners, that sort of stuff. Allow the vegetables, people. You know, spend that little bit more. It'll do more for you. Ben Yahama, what's the grossest thing to happen during sex? I think I might have taken your question a bit out of context, because gross, the word gross, for me it was pretty gross anyway. I had a house party once, right, and this guy I was really pissed, right, really drunk. And this guy basically managed to sweet talk his way into my bed, and that was fine because he was pretty good looking, and I thought, yeah, cool, we'll have sex, that'll be nice. We were having sex at the time, and he hasn't come and I haven't come, and he suddenly stops and withdraws and starts putting on his clothes and getting ready to go. And I said, you know, what the fuck, what's going on? And he said, no, he has a girlfriend, it's cheating if he comes. And he didn't care whether or not I came at all, so basically he just got his dick wet and then left. And that made me feel gross, totally cheap and easy. And I've never made the same mistake since. You know, men that do that to women are fucked, men, because that's traumatizing. It's not very gross though, is it? It fucking grossed me out. Is it SAS Garter or SA Scarter? I don't know. What's the strongest object what's the strangest object you've inserted into another person? Well, to date, I've inserted 3 objects into other people. I once inserted a finger into my boyfriend's bum. I've inserted a dildo into a woman's vagina. And years ago, playing doctors and nurses, I inserted a pencil into another girl, by way of probing. So I'd have to go for the pencil. It's pretty weird. Okay, this one's not too bad. Sarah Horn 06. If I could off a famous person, who would it be? That's a really interesting question, because I could kill famous people like Mugabe or Ahmadinejad, and it would cause a lot of good for a lot of people. But if you're asking if I could off someone for personal reasons, fucking any one of the bleach blonde pieces of shit in mainstream pop culture, to be honest. Anything. Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. They can all die. Philosophic Mermaid. Would you rather go down on your best friend who hasn't washed in a month, or your worst childhood tormentor who's fresh and clean and I'm not allowed to bite? I think I'd probably still rather go down on the childhood tormentor, and I really fucking hate that bitch as well, but it's a bit wait, no, I just answered 2 questions at once, because I hate her, but I probably would have fucked her. She's pretty good looking. You know, I love my friend, but he doesn't wash very often anyway. I don't think I want to go there. Whew, well, I feel significantly less innocent now. I don't know about you guys. I thought I'd do this video right now because I was terrified of getting more questions. Yeah, thanks very much to everyone who provided questions. Thanks very much for everyone watching. Thank you. I'd like to thank my mum. I'd like to thank God. Have a good day. I'm having a good day. I ordered my cello today. Oh, happy days.